Hi everyone, it's Luke from Playster. In this episode, I would like to show you the steps that make a really good onboarding process. Because in order to scale, you know you are putting a lot of time and energy into hiring new agents. In a perfect world, an experienced and highly performing agents will be fiercely competing to work with you. But I guess you know by now that it's not that easy. Launching recruitment is easy. But for a small team, hiring 2, 5 or 8 agents in a small period of time without a well-thought onboarding processes, that can cause a lot of turmoil, and in the end it will be a waste of time for all parties. And that's something that you really want to avoid. For this video, our team have prepared a broker's guide to agents' happiness that you can download absolutely for free. The link will be in the description, and do me a favor, if you learned something today, consider subscribing so I can bring you more videos like this one. Let's explore what makes a successful onboarding experience. As a company that builds websites for brokers on a daily basis, we've spent a lot of time listening to brokers' pains, and turnover is a major issue in our industry. We've also talked to various back-office heroes in our podcast, Empowering Agents Live, and takeoff from those episodes looks like this. Smaller brokers with less than 25 agents usually don't have the time to put together a detailed playbook for an ideal onboarding process. You only have one shot to make a good impression. And providing orientation book and some chat with other agents, it's not enough, at least not in the long term. Various research has been done to check what makes agents jump from one brokerage to another and what they actually look for when they apply to a new company. The data from US Bureau of Labor Statistics and research done by Realtix Data Science show a couple of interesting points. Newer agents are mobile, and they are not likely to change brokerage in their first year. But the risk jumps dramatically for agents in their second and third year in real estate. Another conclusion from the research is that agents grow their productivity steadily over the course of 8 years. But the risk of moving to your competition also grows during this time. After 8 years of working in the field, this will stabilize. But it also means that those agents are now well performing and they require a certain standard of operation so they can deliver. They will know pretty quickly after the introduction if your org is going to support them in the way they need in order to be successful. And that's the reason why as a broker you should focus on onboarding and retention. We'll leave retention for another video, and let's focus on the onboarding. What can you do to make sure your agents have a great start in your org? I will show you the flow that in my opinion works best. Okay, so step number 1, before the agent starts to sell under your brokerage shingle, make sure that they are licensed, the tax forms, all the paperwork is done correctly. A good office manager or admin can help you by keeping track on the new hires and where they are in terms of their documents. Step number 2. After the paperwork is done and you have the agent's license, it's time for orientation. Make sure it answers all the agent's questions. And the key part is that nothing really beats personal contact. Some brokers try to get away with a pre-recorded sessions, but let's face it, a pre-recorded video is a cookie cutter, it's dull, and in the end, people tend to ignore them. Understand that each orientation is different. Some agents have a wealth of experience and know-how, but some are starting their careers in real estate, and they still need to learn the basics. Spend some time with your new agent. Explain to them what support, what resources you are offering. Give them the best practices to follow so they can go out and succeed. Because the moment the orientation is over, in most cases, it's like, see ya, and they are gone. Okay, so moving on to step number 3. Teach your new hires the tech stack your brokerage offers. Tool adoption is a major issue. And if you are spending money to support agents, you want to make sure that it's worth every penny. So a session with technology director or office admin will be very valuable. You can provide them with email and phone extensions even before the orientation. But after the license comes in, you can provide them with custom website. Trust me, they will need this website as a tool for collecting leads. And in the digital era, it's hard to get by without one. The last piece in the technology department is make sure that your new agents understand how your transaction management tool works. This will make your admin and your accounting department very happy in the future. It's time to wrap it up with the onboarding. You have the paperwork done, the technology is ready, your agent understands how your broker operates. Now it's time for something that I call the enduring process. Your agent is ready to go out and close deals, but you have to make sure this agent is performing well. Make sure that this agent has completed all the basic tasks, like providing you with a headshot photo and bio. If they struggle, this is the last call where you can help them. Brokers that make the most of their digital channels display agents on their website. Tell the agent that if they don't provide you with a headshot or bio, they won't be on the website. And that's a missed opportunity for them because they can get exposure and even contacts from your website. The second part of this point is a mentoring program. Some agents can increase their performance by picking up some good habits from more experienced colleagues. And I hear you. Mentoring provides its own challenges due to budget and time constraints. It's true, but getting an inexperienced agent up to the speed and ready to hit the ground running with best knowledge, the best practices on how to correctly market themselves really pays off for them. As well as your brokerage's bottom line, much quicker than trial and error. Experienced agents will be more helpful and newer ones will make sure that they are ready to fly solo ASAP. That's all for today. Make sure to check out our extensive guide to find even more tips on improving your onboarding and offboarding as well. And if you need a tailor-made website, Playster creative team can build a website that will help you drive more clients from digital channels straight into your revenue streams. I'll see you in the next one.